All right. Good afternoon. Welcome to the RSNA Awards and Honorees Luncheon. I'm Dr. Umar Mahmood. As RSNA President, I feel a profound sense of privilege to be able to recognize pioneers in our field and colleagues whose work has advanced patient care worldwide. I am honored to recognize our 2025 recipients during our ceremony today. This year, 3 RSNA members have been selected to receive the Gold Medal, RSNA's highest honor. They are Dr. Thomas Grist, Dr. Mary Mahoney, and Dr. Satoshi Minashima. Dr. Thomas Grist is a pioneering force in the development of MRI clinical innovations. His research has transformed the diagnosis and treatment of heart and vascular disease through creating faster and more accurate imaging. He is a professor of radiology and medical physics at the University of Wisconsin-Madison, where he served as department chair for nearly 2 decades. During his tenure, he established the Imaging Sciences Center at the Wisconsin Institutes for Medical Research, now a model for translating cutting-edge science into clinical practice. Dr. Grist's leadership in imaging societies reflects his tireless commitment to advancing radiology. He served as chair of the RSNA RNE Foundation and is the past president of the International Society for Magnetic Resonance in Medicine and Society of Chairs of Academic Radiology Departments. He is a generous mentor and colleague, deeply respected for his vision and collaborative spirit. We proudly honor Dr. Grist for his lasting contributions. It is my honor to award Dr. Thomas M. Grist with an RSNA Gold Medal. Actually, we're going to, sorry. We do this.
Thank you so much, Umar. This award means so much to me. My very first RSNA was exactly 40 years ago, when as a medical student, I presented research work on phosphorus MR spectroscopy of the human liver. I was naive to what a big deal the RSNA is, and on the morning of my presentation, I loaded my slides into a carousel, drove from Milwaukee to Chicago, got stuck in a traffic jam, and barely made the podium for my oral presentation in front of nearly 500 people. Little did I know how much of an impact the society would have on me, my colleagues, and my patients when I began that journey. Throughout my career, I had many mentors like Felix Worley. When I was at GE as an intern, he allowed me to get in on the ground floor of MR. While a medical student at the Medical College of Wisconsin, it was Jim Hyde and Jim Euchre, another gold medal winner, who mentored me and supported my innovations in MR coils. During my radiology residency at Duke, it was Reed Dunnick and Carl Raven who modeled a career in academic radiology. And when I joined the faculty at UW, it was Chuck Mistretta and Pat Tursky who supported my interest in MRA. But honestly, all of the individual contributions combined would not have warranted an RSNA gold medal. Rather, I consider this a team award to my colleagues at UW, who I had the opportunity to lead for the last nearly 2 decades, many of who join me today, our vice chairs, Fred Lee, Dave Kim, Chris Meyer, Scott Reeder, Mike Toot, as well as my dean for nearly 20 years, Bob Golden. And most importantly, I'd like to acknowledge and thank my wife, Jean, whose enduring support throughout our 40-year journey together, especially around the Thanksgiving holiday when I left her with our 5 children to attend the RSNA annual meeting. You share the medal as well as shared a tremendous journey, all the ups and downs. It's been a great ride. I love you dearly. Thank you all, and thank you, RSNA, and all here for this wonderful award.
Dr. Mary Mahoney is a nationally recognized champion of patient-centered radiology. She has transformed the way we think about the patient and provider experience, ensuring the advancement of human-centered design. She served as the Benjamin Felsen Endowed Chair and Professor of Radiology at the University of Cincinnati and Chief of Imaging Services for UC Health. She was selected for inclusion in the Top Doctors in America's list, and her scholarship is equally impressive with more than 100 peer-reviewed articles, multiple books, and numerous funded grants. She has shaped the direction of our field through her leadership as past president of the RSNA Board of Directors, as well as her work with the American College of Radiology and the American Board of Radiology. I had the privilege to serve on the RSNA board with Dr. Mahoney and was able to witness firsthand her steadfast dedication to advancing patient care. We are pleased to recognize Dr. Mahoney for her extraordinary leadership and vision. It is my honor to award Dr. Mary C. Mahoney with an RSNA Gold Medal.
Dr. Mahmood, members of the RSNA Board of Directors, colleagues, friends, and fellow honorees, thank you. I am profoundly humbled to receive the RSNA Gold Medal. To be included amongst this remarkable community of physicians, scientists, and educators is an extraordinary honor. I want to begin by acknowledging my fellow medalists, Tom and Satoshi. Each of you has dedicated your career to advancing our field, and I am very proud to share this recognition with you. Radiology may be the lens through which I view medicine, but people have always been at the center of my work. Whether interpreting a mammogram, leading a department, mentoring a resident, or serving on a national board, the purpose has always been the same: to ease fears, to support hope, and to help patients live healthier lives. My years in breast imaging have been especially meaningful, not only for the science and the patient care, but for the colleagues whose passion and partnership inspired me daily. No one in academic medicine succeeds alone, and whatever I have achieved is the product of collaboration. I've been privileged to work alongside extraordinary physicians, technologists, nurses, and researchers who shared a common mission: improving the lives of our patients. To my colleagues in radiology, some of whom are in my photos, thank you for your brilliance, your friendship, and your trust. And to the trainees, the many trainees that I've had the joys of mentoring over the years, you are without question my proudest legacy. Watching you lead and grow this specialty forward has been one of the greatest joys of my career. I want to acknowledge the leadership opportunities that shaped me and the mentors who guided me along the way. My work with the American Board of Radiology, the ACGME, the American College of Radiology, and most especially the RSNA broadened my understanding of our profession's national and global impact. These roles were never about personal recognition, they were about service, about giving back to a field that has enriched my life in so many countless ways. As I've just recently retired from active service, I do so with immense gratitude to the University of Cincinnati, my professional home for my entire career. Thank you for the opportunity to learn, to lead, and to contribute. To my colleagues, my students, and my residents, thank you for challenging me and inspiring me. And to my family, thank you for your unwavering support. No career in medicine is possible without that kind of love and patience. And finally, as I accept this medal, I do so not as a capstone, but as a reminder of the great privilege it is to serve in medicine, to care for patients, to be a doctor. A reminder of the responsibility that all of us have as clinicians, educators, and leaders. And as a reminder that the true measure of a career lies not in the titles or the honors or the awards, but in the lives that you've touched along the way. And I hope I've touched a few. Thank you for this extraordinary honor, and I will treasure it always.
Dr. Satoshi Minashima is one of the world's most distinguished physician scientists in neuroimaging. Dr. Minashima has revolutionized our understanding of neurodegenerative disease, including the discovery of the posterior cingulate abnormalities in Alzheimer's disease, now a key diagnostic feature. His innovation in developing statistical mapping technology has changed the way brain disorders are studied and diagnosed around the globe. He is the Ann G. Osborne Chair and Professor at the University of Utah. His service to radiology has been extensive, including leadership with RSNA, the Society of Nuclear Medicine and Molecular Imaging, and international collaborations with the United Nations. He has championed the next generation of researchers as past chair of RSNA's RSNA Foundation. We are proud to recognize Dr. Minashima for a lifetime of groundbreaking innovation and science excellence. It is my honor to award Dr. Satoshi Minashima with an RSNA Gold Medal.
Well, thank you so much for this honor. President Dr. Mahmood, as well as the Board of Directors. And also I would like to thank RSNA community. I was just thinking about the first meeting I attended was 1990. So I'm a 35th old attendees here, but my goal at the RSNA was very simple. Submit abstract, being accepted, and give an oral presentation. And this effort, I think I continued. First publication in journal Radiology was really the quantitative brain imaging mapping, which now actually used by many investigators and also clinicians, 60 countries. I feel like everything started in RSNA. And I often think about like reflecting, professional career, like how time flies. That's what I say. But to be honest, this time I felt like I came a long way. And I'm so grateful for this, but just thinking about this professional journey, I wasn't really alone. And I had the great mentors, great colleagues, and of course, highly supportive family members. I don't know if I should say this, but my life is work instead of work for life, kind of things. But my family really tolerated all my work behaviors and all of those things. And my colleagues and mentors are in my table. And I know it's very hard to get here today because of the snowstorm, all of those things. Vivian couldn't make it because flight was canceled this morning from New York, but I really appreciate, your support and also this entire RSNA community support. So thank you so much for this award, and I'm very humbly excited. Thank you.
This year, we have the pleasure of presenting 3 honorary members. They are Dr. Carlo Catalano, Dr. Fatima Matute, and Dr. Claudio Silva. Dr. Catalano is a visionary educator, researcher, and leader in digital health. As chair of the Department of Diagnostic Medicine and Radiology at Sapienza University of Rome, he has built one of the largest and most dynamic training programs in Italy. His research focuses on harnessing digital innovations to create precision medicine solutions to improve diagnosis and treatments for patients. He leads the major EU research initiative, D3 for Health, bringing together partners to build a sustainable health ecosystem. A past president of the European Society of Radiology and an active leader in international organizations, his leadership and scholarship have shaped radiology across Europe and beyond. We are delighted to honor Dr. Catalano in recognition of his global contributions, innovative spirit, and dedication to the future of our field. It is my pleasure to present Dr. Carlo Catalano with RSNA honorary membership.
Mr. President, Professor Mahmood, Umar, members of the Board of Directors of the RSNA, dear colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. It is an immense honor for me to be awarded with the honorary membership of the RSNA. Actually, I was introduced to radiology here in the US when during medical school in the late 80s, I took my radiology exam in radiology and I really didn't like it. And I did not consider it as my possible future job. At that time, I was thinking of becoming maybe a neurosurgeon or a cardiac surgeon. But then I had the chance to come here to the US during my medical school for a summer. And I had the fortune also to attend and to visit a small community hospital here in the US, in Connecticut, in Danbury, where I met two amazing colleagues that I would like to acknowledge now, Dr. Al Tenaglia and Bill Goldstein, that really introduced me to radiology and made me love it. At that time, there was a changing time for radiology. And at the same time, I was really thinking of doing my residency here in the US, but they pushed me to do it in Italy, and also they recommended me to go and visit and meet a person in Italy that was then my mentor for my entire career, Dr. Roberto Passariello. At that time, I'm sure he would be proud of that. But before concluding these short remarks, I would really like to thank a few people. First of all my colleagues in my department. These awards, I should share it with them because they really pushed me throughout all my career in developing continuously. And at the same time, all the medical students and residents that over all these years really gave me the motivation to develop and improve. But at the same time, I would like also to share this award with all the friends and colleagues from the National Society of Radiology in Italy, CIRM. And here there is the representative, the president of the society, Nicoletta Gandolfo. And really, I would like to thank all of them. At the same time, I also would like to thank the family of the ESR, European Society of Radiology, here that I had the privilege to join early in my career and also the privilege to preside in 2 years ago. Particularly, I'd like to thank Dr. Andrea Rocco, current chair of the board, Regina Beadstan, past president of the society, and all the past presidents here, some of them are here, and also Mr. Peter Bayer, executive director of the ESR. But above all, I'm very grateful and to almost my centennial parents that really pushed me and helped me in doing and developing my career, but especially to my wonderful family, my beloved wife, Valeria, and also my two daughters that joined us here together, Martina and Bianca. And thank you. Thanks a lot to the RSNA for this amazing award. Thank you.
Dr. Fatima Matute is a distinguished abdominal imager and respected researcher. She is the current health minister of the Community of Madrid, where she oversees more than 90,000 health professionals and hundreds of care centers serving millions of people. Her background as a radiologist gives her a unique perspective in this role, bringing clinical insight and precision to complex healthcare challenges. Earlier in her career, she served as the head of studies at Hospital Clínico San Carlos de Madrid, training new generations of radiology professionals. Dr. Matute is the current vice president of the Spanish Society of Safety, Management, and Quality, and director of education at the Inter-American College of Radiology. She has also served as past chair of the RSNA Regional Committee for Europe. We are honored to recognize Dr. Matute for her clinical expertise, leadership, and public service. It is my pleasure to present Dr. Fatima Matute with RSNA honorary membership.
Dr. Mahmood, members of the Board of Directors of RSNA, authorities, dear friends and colleagues. 25 years ago, in the past century, a project of radiologists came to Chicago for the first time, and I fell in love with the RSNA. I was immediately inspired by the mission and vision of RSNA, its dedication to education and excellence. And I dream of one day being part of this extraordinary family. And sometimes dreams come true. Today, I am deeply honored and truly grateful for this recognition, for the mentors, family, and colleagues who have shaped my growth. Because the most important thing is the people I have met along the way. My sincere thanks to Dr. Mahmood, because you made a dream possible. Thank you. And also, all the RSNA family, the members of the Board of Directors and the teams, Dr. Soto and family, Dr. Hafti and family, you are great. And also to my European and Hispano-American family, gracias por estar conmigo, me hicisteis grande, thank you. You also made me big. And I carry these values with me every day, especially now in my new position as Regional Health Minister, when working to improve people's lives with precision of each individual, because we can change people's stories. This is a great privilege, but also a great responsibility to make the invisible visible, to continue rewriting people and families' stories. Thank you for inspiring me to dream, for building community, and for proving that together we go farther. I accept this award with humility, gratitude, and a renewed promise to continue serving our profession, our RSNA, but above all, our patients. Thank you a lot.
Dr. Claudio Silva is a cardiothoracic radiologist and an internationally respected educator. He oversees residency and fellowship programs, mentoring future leaders as Vice Chair of Academic Affairs in Radiology at Clínica Alemana de Santiago. He has been a dedicated contributor to RSNA, chairing the Committee on International Radiology Education and playing an instrumental role in developing the RSNA Global Learning Centers. He has a passion for global collaboration and education, including his pivotal role in the recent RSNA Spotlight course held in Santiago, Chile. He currently chairs the RSNA Outstanding Community Impact Award Committee, where he helped shape the inaugural award. He contributes as an editor and reviewer for the journals of the RSNA and the Chilean Society of Radiology. We are pleased to recognize Dr. Silva for his devotion to global radiology education. is my pleasure to present Dr. Claudio Silva with RSNA honorary membership.
Thank you, Dr. Mahmood, for those kind words, and also thank you to the RSNA Board of Directors. I'm extremely overwhelmed standing here before you, the audience, and receiving the honorary membership together with two extraordinary radiologists from Europe, Dr. Matute and Dr. Catalano. I'm deeply honored to receive this recognition, which far exceeds what I could have ever anticipated when I first attended my first RSNA meeting as a senior resident in 2005. Thanks to an RSNA grant, I was able to participate in the Introduction to Research for International Young Academics, the IDEA program here in Chicago. That was a milestone in my life where I decided that I would pursue a career in academic radiology and to try to build bridges that allow global radiology education be available for people and all from young radiologists all over the world. Fast forward 12 years, and I had the privilege of chairing the very committee that organizes IDEA, the Committee for International Radiology Education. And now 20 years have passed after my IDEA experience, and I stand before you to receive this esteemed award. I am grateful to all those wonderful mentors and sponsors I have met and who have given me knowledge, friendship, and support to continue. To all of my friends at Clínica Alemana in Latin America and also globally who have the pleasure of meeting while working here at the RSNA. A special recognition to two of my dearest friends that have been instrumental and have been mentors for me, such as Paige McAdams at Duke University and Enrique Bosch at Clínica Alemana in Santiago, who have supported and encouraged me all the way. I have been blessed also to have a beautiful family that has embarked with me on this journey. My two beautiful daughters, Gabriela and Magdalena, who unfortunately couldn't be here because they are having their end-of-year exams. They had to sacrifice their father in weekends and holidays while preparing classes or giving lectures elsewhere. They are the reason I still did this, to try to build a better world than what we had received. And last but not least, I have been fortunate to have a wonderful companion in this journey, my beautiful wife, Veronica. I can only say that if she hadn't been right by my side every step of the way, I wouldn't have accomplished any of this. She had to balance taking care of our daughters, managing the household, all that while becoming one of the most successful dermatologists in the country. Hands down, the most extraordinary woman I could ever dream about. Thank you for being my partner in this beautiful journey. Tamo linda. Thank you to the RSNA Board of Directors. Thanks to all the RSNA community for this wonderful award, and I'll treasure it forever. And of course, I'll continue working for global radiology education wherever that path takes me. Thank you very much.
Today we honor Dr. Efren Flores with the RSNA Outstanding Community Impact Award. Dr. Flores has made impactful contributions to addressing health disparities, ensuring equitable access to lung cancer screening, and embedding community service into the profession of radiology. He is a thoracic radiologist and founded the Radiology Inclusion and Systemic Equity Center at Mass General Brigham. His work has created new pathways for underserved patients to receive life-saving early detection. Dr. Flores has contributed to national conversations on health equity with the American Cancer Society's National Lung Cancer Roundtable and participating in cooperative research groups sponsored by the National Institutes of Health. Dr. Flores is a member of the RSNA Annual Meeting Program Planning Committee and is a previous co-chair of the RSNA Health Equity Committee. We recognize Dr. Flores for his unwavering commitment to making radiology a bridge to better health for all. It is my distinct honor to present Dr. Efren J. Flores with the RSNA Outstanding Community Impact Award.
Good afternoon, everybody here at the RSNA Awards Luncheon. So first, I wanted to say this is very incredibly meaningful. I still remember when I came to my first RSNA in 2004 as a medical student with several colleagues, and beyond remembering the cold weather in Chicago, it's something that always stuck with me, the warm, welcoming community at RSNA, and also that I made the right choice of choosing radiology as a field just because of everything that will come in to move forward. This is very moving for me because I do the work not only because beyond work, this is incredibly meaningful for me. It's aligned with personal mission and passion that I do this, and I do it not seeking recognition, but more so doing what is right for our patients. So I want to say thank you to the RSNA, the board, and the committee for this incredible honor. I would also like to thank God for opening the doors for me in this journey. My wife, Kathy, who's here, my 4 children, Christian, Celia, Liliana, and Sophia, who are here in Chicago also sharing this moment with me, who have supported me in this journey, and they are my continuous source of inspiration to do this moving forward and build a better future for them. Special thanks to my parents, Sonia and Efren, who really worked tirelessly to overcome obstacles, and so my sister and I could have an opportunity like what I'm sharing here today. I would also like to thank the leadership and mentors in my department, Dr. Jim Brink, Dr. Teresa McLeod, Dr. Mike G, and others, and Dr. Umar Mahmood, who is also the president, but also a colleague and mentor who, for your guidance, openness to create in this space and really pursue something that I'm truly passionate and find a way to incorporate as part of the academic pursuit. But I'll never forget my conversation with Umar in the reading room when I didn't get a grant funded. He will always say, keep pushing forward. But when I got a grant funded, he would say, on to the next one. So I would also like to thank my other mentors as well, Dr. Lee Park, Dr. Ruth Carlos, Dr. Kelly Erin, and Dr. Betancourt, who for believing in the work that I do. And more importantly, to rethink the role of radiologists with patients and their communities. And this is why, big part why I'm here today. And particularly, I remember my conversation with Ruth at RSNA in 2018 when she told me to keep pushing forward. The field was moving in this direction. And incredible honor that RSNA recognized in this work. I would also like to thank everybody on RSNA that make this award possible. And special thanks particularly to, which are the most important in the community, our patient-centered community, for the trust in the work that we do and for opening their doors to me and our team in this journey. They are the continuous source of inspiration for all the work we do, and frankly, assisting them in the journey, not only in healthcare, but beyond the reading room is something that I continue to strive for. Dr. Mahmood yesterday spoke about the revolution continuing from community to self, and that radiology future lies in understanding every patient unique story. So I had remarks, but I had to revise them because I was truly inspired by his message yesterday. And to achieve this vision, we need to form long-term, non-transactional partnerships with our patients and their communities. These partnerships must be grounded on trust and empathy with all patients to ensure that we improve outcomes for everyone. My commitment is, to community health is rooted in my experiences growing up in Puerto Rico and the differences in outcome I continue to see today in Boston. I believe that radiology is a catalyst for transformative care that aims to improve health outcomes for all, and every year, the RSNA annual meeting is proof that we are all working toward this goal. Engaging with our patients and their community through meaningful community health efforts fuel my commitment to reimagine the role of radiology through our pillars of community service, research, education, and innovative care delivery. But community engagement is not only an outward-facing process, because I find purpose in forming a supportive community with our colleagues and trainees to ensure meaningful change and sustainability in our efforts. And incredibly to see, just as I was walking past the bridge from north side to lake side to see connected by community as a big banner over that bridge here at RSNA. And I truly believe that we're all one radiology community. Every day I see that our impact as radiology extends far beyond the reading room, and we will achieve this vision of not only understanding but transforming every patient's care journey, working together with our patients as one radiology community. Thank you again for the incredible honor. I'm humbled to receive this 2025 RSNA Community Impact Award that reflects the shared work of radiology working together with our patients and their community. Thank you.
RSNA is delighted to recognize Dr. Nestor Miller with the Outstanding Educator Award. Dr. Miller has spent his career shaping the field of chest radiology. He has trained generations of students and residents who now carry forward his influence around the world. The impact of Dr. Miller's mentorship is extraordinary. He is Professor Emeritus at the University of British Columbia and former chair of its Department of Radiology. With nearly 500 peer-reviewed articles and 17 landmark books, his lectures and research remain essential references and continue to guide practice today. His contributions have been recognized by societies around the world. He has received gold medals from the Brazilian College of Radiology and the Society of Thoracic Radiology. He is admired not only for his brilliance, but his tireless dedication to education and his students. We honor Dr. Miller for his lifetime of inspiring teaching in thoracic radiology. It is my distinct honor to present Dr. Nestor Miller with the RSNA Outstanding Educator Award.
Good afternoon. It's a singular honor for me to receive this award. And I thank Dr. Mahmood and the RSNA Board of Directors for this privilege. Teaching has been one of the greatest joys of my career. But when I got a call from Dr. Mahmood with the news, I was speechless. I just couldn't believe it. It took him a couple of minutes to get me back to some sense of normality. I suspected that he wondered as I did, whether he or the RSNA had made a mistake. I stand here thanks to two extraordinary mentors. Dr. Jorge Cavacama, a Brazilian radiologist, who showed me that education is more than about facts and techniques. It is also about kindness. And W. Richard Webb, Rick, whose clarity and outstanding educational skills achieved a level of excellence that I continue to aspire to. And finally, I thank my family, and above all, my wife, my love, my strength, the light that guides me and gives meaning to my life. Thank you very much.
Dr. Farokh Dadashti is a pioneering investigator whose work in PET and molecular imaging have transformed oncology research and clinical care. At the Mallinckrodt Institute of Radiology, where she is professor, senior vice chair, and director of nuclear medicine, her leadership has shaped the direction of translational imaging science. She was the first to demonstrate the power of 18F fluoroestradiol for use with PET for quantifying estrogen receptor expression. This work directly influenced FDA approval of this tracer and expanded options for patients with breast cancer. She has gone on to advance an array of radiopharmaceuticals, pushing the boundaries of how PET can be used to predict therapy response and personalized treatment. It is with great admiration that we honor Dr. Dadashti for her extraordinary contributions to novel PET radiotracers in oncology. It is my distinct honor to present Dr. Farokh Dadashti with the RSNA Outstanding Researcher Award.
Good afternoon. Thank you so much for the kind words. I'm really honored and humbled to receive this award. I would like to thank the RSNA and Dr. Mahmood for recognizing my work. This award is an indication for the hard work and dedication of many individuals that I would like to thank, some of them. I am incredibly grateful to my exceptional mentors, Dr. Barry Siegel and late Mike Welsh, who introduced me to oncologic PET research using novel radiotracers. Also my colleagues, trainees, collaborators, supporters, that also includes my department chairs, starting from Ron Evans and Gil Yost and Rich Wall and now Pam Willard, without whom this achievement would not have been possible. I also would like to thank my family for their unconditional support, but especially my husband, who encouraged me to take new challenges. This award is not only a personal milestone, but also as an important recognition of molecular imaging field, such as positron emission tomography. It underscores the value of translational research of novel radiopharmaceuticals. Once again, thank you very much for this award.
Our final award, the annual Alexander Margulis Award for Scientific Excellence, recognizes the best original article published in radiology and is named for Dr. Alexander Margulis, a distinguished investigator and inspiring visionary leader in the science of radiology. The 2025 Margulis Award is presented for the article Total Segmenter MRI, Robust Sequence-Independent Segmentation of Multiple Anatomic Structures in MRI, published in Radiology in February 2025. The lead author is Dr. Tuba Akinci Dantoli from the University Hospital Basel in Switzerland. In this retrospective study, the team developed and evaluated Total Segmenter MRI, an open source AI model that can automatically segment 80 major anatomic structures across all MRI sequences. The easy-to-use tool expands the widely adopted Total Segmenter CT framework and was trained on a large data set of MRI and CT images. They found that it outperformed other publicly available models and nearly matched the performance of Total Segmenter CT. Total Segmenter MRI is available online and has the potential to streamline radiology department operations, reduce inter-reader variability, and improve patient care. Possible applications include organ volumetry, disease characterization, treatment planning, and opportunistic screening. In recognition of this important work, the radiology article, Total Segmenter MRI, Robust Sequence-Independent Segmentation of Multiple Anatomic Structures in MRI, was selected for the 2025 RSNA Margulis Award for Scientific Excellence. I am pleased to present this award to Dr. Tuba Akinci Dantoli.
Thank you, Dr. Mahmood, for this kind introduction. Well, this project has been and was a monumental undertaking and a testament to successful teamwork. And I'm very grateful that our work has been recognized with this prestigious Margulis Award. And I am honored, truly honored to accept it on behalf of my entire team members. My sincere thanks, of course, go to my fellow team members whose dedication made it possible, and of course to the RSNA's Board of Directors and Publication Liaison, and of course Award Committee. And last but not least, I would like to thank radiology journals editors and also peer reviewers. Without their guidance, this work has not been that good, I guess. So I am thank you for this recognition, and I'm truly honored.
This concludes our recognition program. Thank you all for joining us in celebration of those transformational leaders building the future of radiology. Congratulations once again to all of our 2025 awardees and honorees. Thank you.